from the warm-up area at the Thompson, Texas Rodeo in Jacksonville, Texas. Kendra here on my mare, Ola. Wanted to share a few thoughts after our run last night. I went live. We were entered in Crockett, Texas, and it was Ola's first rodeo perf. That means she was running in the performance of the year. So I started this mare a couple of years ago. This is our third year together. She actually started competing last year. We made a few rodeos, just sprinkled out, and then this year we've raised the bar of expectation a little bit. She's now starting to season. She's starting to really find confidence in her engine and where her feet go. And something that Vin Johns had said this week, he's our Thursday coach. He's our mental focus coach at Stall High. If you don't know about Stall High yet, it's the digital clinic app and shopping app for horse people. It's just for horse people. It's a Facebook alternative. But if you have a horse and you want to get better with that horse, or you have a problem you're trying to solve, we have something within the app called Stall High Network, where you can watch close to 100 hours of training content and online classes. And we actually do a digital clinic every day of the week, Monday through Friday. So Vin was teaching this week about imagery and how we can really utilize our senses to pull on our memory when we made a really good run, and that can help us today. So our great runs, from however long ago that was, a day, a week, a few years, he really helps mentally be more aware. And so I've never been taught those things. Now that I know, I am super aware. So last night in Crockett, while I was warming up, I made a really strong effort. My mare just did a horse tread. Like that. And she's relaxed. To pay attention. I paid attention to the atmosphere, what the air felt like. I could smell this field on my left-hand side. If you didn't get to watch that video, go back and watch it from last night, even though it was getting dark. This rodeo in Jacksonville started 30 minutes earlier, so it got a little more daylight. Tonight, the air's a little bit thicker here tonight. It's a little more humid, but not unbearably hot. So I'm just paying attention to what the air feels like. My mare is super calm. I love a horse that can warm up on a loose rein. I warm up in split reins, and then I go to a single rein for competition. I haven't quite logged in any specific smells yet that stand out to me. No honeysuckle, no fresh grass. I don't smell any barbecue hamburgers or cotton candy or anything like that, but I'm going to be paying attention to that because, see, what we're learning from Vin as our coach on Thursdays is that all of these sensory memories can help us right now, but also can help you succeed going forward tomorrow. So it's super helpful. He's got a lot of great tips on mental focus. And last night I noticed it was just fun. I've rodeoed lightly over the past few years, but I haven't had a top competitive horse in a while. So I haven't rodeoed really hard in more than a few years. And I notice now that I'm starting to glean from all of our coaches and all the coaching at Stall High, it's a lot easier this time getting back in the swing of things. My confidence is returning a lot faster. Not that I felt like I lacked confidence. I'm just surprised at how much fun it is this time around. And when I do step in the saddle nowadays, even if I'm running a little late or like there was a lot of activity when I pulled in tonight, little things that used to maybe clutter my mind or distract me, it's so easy to shut that down now and just get in the saddle, and it feels like my favorite pair of rodeo pants, like my favorite pair of tennis shoes or comfortable boots. It just feels good. I know I am my best when I'm relaxed because that helps Ola be her best. So if this is resonating with you, I gotta tell you about my run in Crockett. Crockett was awesome. The ground was great. Um, One thing that really, I think, made the run even more fun was that our Wednesday coach, James, was talking about the importance of a horse having fun. Don't train them to the point where it's not fun, and sure don't train them to the point where it's painful. And she was starting to get not on the muscle. I would say on her toes. She was alert last night. She's like, she knows why she's there. She walked on loose rein, but you could tell every now and then she would look at something. That's on the video last night. So she was definitely on her toes. Not on the muscle, but on her toes. Well, I could feel her heart start to thump as they started the barrels, and I was pretty far away from the alley. So I asked the pickup guys, hey, can I stand by your horse? Sure. Well, then they get on their horse and they said, do you want us to walk you up there? And I'm like, well, she's not on the muscle, but it's not going to hurt. So absolutely, I'm not going to turn down an escort. So they walk her up there and she's just cool as a cucumber. She's pretty calculated. She's looking around, taking it all in. I held her because I didn't want her to have too much momentum going into the first. And when I did let her go, she picked up her gears pretty quick and we actually shot past the first barrel. So I slid past it, didn't overreact. She comes back. We got really close on the second. That's her favorite barrel. And then the third, I think, was probably her best third barrel ever. And we ran a 15.9. Right now in the lead when I left was a 15.7. So she was third in the perf. And it was just fun. I loved every stride of that run last night. Ground and Crockett was great. And what meant more to me when I came out and the pickup guys were still standing there, they said something like, nice job. But what they noticed was full circle back to Wednesday night to what James had said. I didn't prompt them, but they said, it really looks like your mare's enjoying herself. That's what we had just talked about. You want your horse to have fun. So I was like, that meant more to me, that validation, and for somebody else to recognize that. A peer in the industry to recognize that without having that conversation. For me, that was a bullseye moment. That I'm in the bullseye, where I need to be, and riding her how I need to ride her. Not ahead of her, not behind her. So if that is uplifting to you, if you find that you've got a horse that you feel like you just haven't quite reached the potential yet, we're here for you. We have a team. We teach clinics every night of the week, Monday through Friday at 6 o'clock. You can purchase a day pass for less than $10. Come get answers and personal help with your horse at 6 p.m. Central. It's live every night. It's interactive, and you can come in. It takes less than an hour, and it's $9.97, less than $10 to get answers. So please do not go to public chat rooms and ask for opinions, because you're going to get 857,000 opinions. And all that did for me was kept me chasing my tail for a lot of years. And I ruined a lot of horses that way. So if you want to save some time, you save a whole lot of money, go to shopstallhigh.com, grab that day pass, go to stallhighnetwork.com. You can become a member. It's a lot more affordable that way. And then you can join us every night of the week live on Stall High. Y'all wish me luck. I'll let you know how we do.